Hey, good morning. Thanks for joining us for the News 12 FastCast. I'm Nick Proto. It's 7:30 on our Thursday, November 28th, and let us be among the first to wish you a very happy Thanksgiving. And we're thankful you're spending some of your morning with us. Families from all over are getting ready to celebrate the day over food and laughter. Organizations like Golden Harvest Food Bank have spent the last few days whipping up your favorite dishes. You can drop by Master's Table Soup Kitchen today for a plate. All week, volunteers have been getting ready for the holiday and planning to serve more than 300 people. And this is just like any other Thanksgiving meal: turkey, ham, dressing, mac and cheese. Yesterday, volunteers prepared 60 turkeys, getting ready for one of the soup kitchen's busiest days of the year. And like many of us, Golden Harvest is still having to rebuild after Hurricane Helene just to make all this happen.
This year, we didn't have a donating of turkeys and ham, so we had to purchase them ourselves. And that was something really big that we had to purchase. But we know what we do for the community and how we serve the community. And so we wanted to make sure that we still did and serve the community like we always do.
Golden Harvest will be serving food today at no cost from 11 to 12 at the Master's Table Soup Kitchen. And if you're able to help out this holiday, they say they are always in need of volunteers. So if you'd like to volunteer, that information's up on our website, WRDW.com. Just search Golden Harvest. And if you aren't able to make that meal, we've got a few others to tell you about. The Salvation Army in Aiken is feeding families at First Baptist Church of Aiken from 11 to 1. The Salvation Army in Augusta is serving dinner from 5:30 to 6 at the Center of Hope. If you'd like to walk or run for a good cause this Thanksgiving, you can do the Run Giving 5K and Fun Run this morning. The event benefits the Broad Street Ministry Center. There will be a non-perishable food donation before that run. It starts at 9 and it will begin and end at the Mill Village Trailhead. If you're heading to the Augusta Regional Airport this morning for takeoff, heads up, you may run into some parking issues. We've been told parking spaces filled up last night. Republic Parking says you can still park on the curb in the B and C lots, though, and not get a ticket. That's as long as you do not park in front of flagpoles. So you may want to head to the airport earlier than usual to make sure you get a spot. And we know you're going to be eating good today, but doctors say be cautious when it comes to your pets and what they eat. Pet experts say it's best to avoid feeding them scraps. That includes foods high in fat, foods containing bones, garlic, onion, grapes, chocolate. Experts say you should watch out for holiday lights, too, because pets can chew on them and spark flames. Speaking of holidays, it's shopping season, and the U.S. Postal Service is making some major upgrades nationwide for a smoother shipping season. They say they've boosted 83 sorting and delivery centers, adopted 500 new package sorting machines, and are hiring 7,500 seasonal employees. They're doing all this to ensure you get your gifts on time. On top of that, USPS says they're using new generation delivery cars and expanded daily processing capacity to 60 million. These upgrades come after delays at a processing and distribution center in Atlanta. USPS says there are 3 key dates customers should remember. The first is December 18th. That is the last day for retail ground shipping and first-class mail service. December 19th is the last day for priority mail service, and December 21st is the final day for priority mail express service. It's the season of giving back, and one local business is taking that to heart. Top Crab Seafood and Bar says they want to show their appreciation to the community for their support this year. They gave away bags of food for free yesterday. Inside, some sausage, corn, potatoes, eggs. This is the 4th year that they've done this.
We were lined up all the way down to, I want to say, the old Hibachi Grill down there, if you're familiar with it. We went through, I want to say, at least 150 in less than 6 minutes.
They were out of food in about 35 minutes and gave away 200 bags. Next week is the tree lighting season in the CSRA. Johnston kicking things off Monday from 5:30 to 7 in the downtown municipal parking lot. Tuesday is North Augusta's tree lighting at 5 at Calhoun Park. You get a break on Wednesday. Then Thursday in Evans Town Center Park at 6:30 is Columbia County's tree lighting. And the 36th annual Aiken County tree lighting is Friday from 6 to 7:30 on Newberry Street. Lights of the South in Grovetown will be open tonight. So after your Thanksgiving meal, maybe a quick nap, you can get out and enjoy the light display tonight from 6 to 10. You can buy tickets online or on site. For more information, just visit WRDW.com. That's everything you need to know on this Thanksgiving morning. Let's send things over now to First Alert meteorologist Tim Strong for your Thanksgiving forecast.
All right, happy Thanksgiving, Nick. Thank you so much. We're looking at a line of showers and storms. Now, we're going to deal with this the first part of the morning. There's not a lot left over behind the lines that we're looking and tracking right now between Eatonton and Macon. Pretty hefty line of storms, and you can see a lot of flashes of lightning. Even one line that's continuing just outside of Athens kind of passes us off to the north. This is around Lake Murray, northwest of Columbia. But the rain, that just moderate to light rain, is held together between Wilkes, Tolliver, and Hancock County. A stormy complex, though, going through Macon at this point. That's going to be headed east. So we've got this to deal with for this morning. So probably doing some cooking already, getting outside. You might want to look for a place for some shelter for just a couple of hours as this rain and thunderstorm activity moves on through here. We're looking at a severe weather outlook, which is a low severe weather outlook for today. Level 1 out of 5 marginal risk. But just keeping in mind there's heavy downpours associated with those complexes of thunderstorms. We haven't had a history of severe storms with this line, so that's good news. But strong winds. It's been a breezy morning. Already we've had winds gusting over 20 miles per hour. There is a lake wind advisory for central eastern counties in the Midlands and Metro of Augusta until 4 p.m. later on today, all ahead of a cold front. After this cold front comes through, it's going to get a lot colder, and this has to do with the upcoming weekend planner. There'll be a freeze watch in place overnight Friday into Saturday morning until 9 a.m. For right now, just our central and eastern counties. This is always subject to change, but a lot of the viewing area will be dropping into the 20s and 30s for lows this weekend. Let's look at current winds. Right now, really strong surge of southerly flow coming in ahead of that front. So that's kind of leading to why we're seeing some pretty strong storms. Nothing severe at this point, but because of that really strong southwest flow, a lot of humidity drawn up and moisture from the Gulf of Mexico. But active winds gusting 20 to 24 between Aiken and Columbia. Sustained winds 9 to 12 here between Thompson and Augusta, and still winds gusting at 20 out in Atlanta. We get a live look here. It's kind of a rainy look out of the Thurman Dams. A couple raindrops on the lens there. Overcast skies. Not a lot of sunshine to begin the day, but we might actually get into some sun as we head into the afternoon hours. Kind of a gray look out there at the overpass. A quiet Grovetown and I-20 here this morning. Winds 11 out of the southwest. 64 and climbing even under the cloudy skies. A lot of our temperatures for this morning have held steady in between 62 and 66. So really not expected to see much of a change. The shower and storm activity is mainly the first half of today. Should be wrapping up before midday. Temperatures leveled off in the 70s. There we can see we might get a little bit of some shower clearing in the afternoon. So highs today will be above average. 65 is the norm. A lot of us into the upper 60s and low 70s. Sunny outlook for the weekend, but a very cold outlook for lows that'll dip into the mid-20s and low 30s most of next week. You can definitely see we're cold on Monday. We're barely getting to 50, 52 Monday, Tuesday, and then up to 57, maybe climbing closer to that 60-degree mark by late next week. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. We'll see you then.